What's up, guys? We're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. I know, your favorite manifestation coach and your favorite YouTuber. So if you would like for me to help you dissolve whatever is between you and your manifestation, go ahead and click down. That is my dog snoring, okay? Everybody was freaked out in the last video. That's my dog snoring. She's laying right beside me. So sorry, she snores. She's a thickie. She's a pocket bully. So anyway, go in your description, go in my description box right here below and click on my website, and that's how you can sign up for coaching with me. Or you can choose to join VIP, where it is essentially coaching for $45 a month. Okay, before we get into the video, let's address the controversy with my Neville video. Let me also clarify a few things for you little wine bags. I never said I hated Neville. Actually, the title did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. Second of all, I still think Neville had some great teachings. I still like revision. I still like sets. I still like that his knowledge was very helpful, obviously. His knowledge is always going to be very helpful. I didn't say his teachings were trash. I didn't say any of that. All I essentially said was that it is okay for us to evolve past his teachings. If you little Neville worshippers have forgotten, Neville was taught by someone else who also had their own set of rules. Abdullah, do you not remember I'm God, nothing can hurt me? Do you not remember the door slam? Do you not remember these things? Neville he's not the creator of the law. I don't know why you guys worship him so hard and have made him your God, but I can't imagine not being able to evolve past one human's teachings from around the 1950s and on a little bit. I can't imagine that. That's, get help is all I'm gonna say. It's 2021. We're evolving. Spirituality is evolving. We are finding faster ways. We're discovering more. That's like saying science would have had to stop with one of your favorite scientists back in the day. That's how you're acting, as if nothing could possibly evolve past that. Get over it. Get over it. Or don't get over it and stay your miserable asses on Reddit and in your stupid ass Facebook group that should be really called I Hate Sammy group, because you guys are obsessed with me. I can see why. I really can. I can see why. Get over it. I don't know. Cry about it somewhere else. I'm not gonna let you cry about it in my comments anymore. I was arguing with a couple of you, but that is such a waste of my energy. I'm out here, you know, finding better ways to do shit and sharing it with my people. So why don't you and your people stay in your miserable state, and we'll keep evolving. And yeah, as we can see, humble Sammy has left the building. For a while I tried to be very calm and just humble and fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. No, I'm not doing that anymore. You're dumb. You worship someone who doesn't even know you exist. You are stuck. This is why half of you that bitch in my comments have nothing to show for it except for a fake username and no profile picture, because you're still miserable. Because if you weren't miserable, if the teachings that you worship so heavily were working for you, there's no way you'd be in my comments crying, bitching, calling me out my name, talking about my weight. Y'all do realize, like, I'm like hot. Like, I look good. I purposely didn't update anyone on my weight loss because you guys are fucking dumb. You think that my weight is an easy target? That would only be valid if I was insecure about my weight. You try to discredit me saying I didn't lose my weight, but I did lose the weight I wanted to lose. I never told you what weight I wanted to lose. It could have been 5 pounds, it could have been 10 pounds, it could have been 1 dress size, could have been 2. I lost 2 dress sizes actually, but that's not your fucking business, because my body is not your business. And as long as I'm happy with my body, and as long as my husband's happy with my body, it's none of your fucking concern. And it damn sure doesn't say that I can't manifest, because I've clearly manifested plenty, which is why you're so pressed. The reason you're so pressed is because of my success. But my weight is not something you can come at. I look good. People pay a lot of money to have my curves. I look good. I'm literally the ideal body type. You guys just assume that since I didn't drop down to my birth weight overnight, you know, 5 pounds 11 ounces, that meant that's the one thing you thought you could come for that I didn't manifest. That is the only thing you can think of to discredit me. That's the one thing you could think of. That tells me right there all that I need to know. You are so upset about how successful I am. And I think it hurts you even more that it's not, that you know it's not from scamming anyone, because my comments are all proof. My DMs are all proof. My group is all proof. And it hurts. It hurts, you guys. It hurts, you guys, Mermaid Gang rejects. I know. It's okay. One day, you'll know how to manifest properly too. Once you stop worshiping one human and think for yourself, use your own brain, that's when you won't be miserable, and my success and my viewers and my people won't offend you anymore. But until then, be offended somewhere else, okay? Fuck off. We don't care about you here. Nobody here likes you. Nobody here wants you. Nobody here cares about your opinion. You can type all you want. You can make all the posts about me in your group that you want. We don't care. We don't care. You know why? Because we're manifesting. We're busy. We're busy. I don't know. Keep visualizing. Keep on waiting on that appointed hour or something. Anyway, rant over. That was my not even a rant. Can't call it a rant because I'm not mad. I have to call it my clarification on my why I'm done with Neville video. For those of you who actually listened and considered what I was saying and was freed, which was my point of making the fucking video, to free people from, even if they created their own limitations based off of his teachings. There were hundreds of comments and DMs saying, you just freed me from this, because I, in my mind, made Neville the end all be all, like many of you, because that's what you guys put him out to be. His rules are set in stone rules on how to manifest, and I freed people from that. If you choose to still go by his way of manifesting, that's wonderful. Do your fucking thing. Whatever works for you. That is the whole goddamn point. Whatever works for you. I didn't say quit reading Neville. I didn't say quit watching, quit listening. I didn't say quit studying Neville. I didn't say any of that. All I said was that you create your own rules. So whatever you like to do, even if it's exactly following Neville and it works for you. That's the key word, kids. If it works. If it doesn't work, then it's useless. You need to find something that works for you. So, since we all know that I know what works for me, and I share the information, and I assume that something that I say is gonna click for you and work for you, let's get this shit going. So many of you keep asking me for an appearance video, and I think what you're wanting from me is to feel attractive. And really, from the comments and the messages that I get, I'm getting you need some self-concept help. So let's do a self-concept lesson, and we're gonna use self-concept to make you offensively attractive like me. literally offensively attractive. Okay, so that is actually an affirmation. I said that in a Instagram story, and someone was like, you need to use that. So I'm going to give it to you guys. That is the first affirmation we're going to use today. I am offensively attractive. If you don't want to say offensively, you can say incredibly, ridiculously, whatever you want to use. But the point is, when you're not feeling important, when you're not feeling wanted, when you're not feeling attractive, when you're wanting to change your appearance, you're wanting to change your appearance for a reason. There's something in you that doesn't feel complete or worthy or whatever the case may be, okay? We're gonna work on being offensively attractive, changing our self-concept to being important and wanted and desired. And I have written down some affirmations for you guys because I make notes for my videos so that I remember what affirmations I want to give you. And we're gonna talk about self-concept. Your self-concept seriously determines the way people treat you, the way the world treats you, what you experience. We know this, okay? We know what self-concept is. And if you're new, then that's what it is. Your self-concept, the way you talk to yourself, essentially, the way you talk to yourself and describe your life to yourself, it really determines your reality, how people treat you, how the world treats you, what experiences you have. So you want to have a good self-concept. That's like, your good self-concept is like your foundation of everything you want to manifest, okay? Start with your self-concept. Not to say you can't manifest other things while changing your self-concept. I'm just saying, self-concept, so important. It's your foundation. If your self-concept is good, you will be able to manifest anything you want much easier, and you will have already created a good environment to start with, to where it will be much easier for you to assume that you can have whatever these things are that you desire. So something I really want to emphasize here is a lot of you are carrying around past experiences. You are dwelling on past experiences, how people treated you, a shitty childhood, bad relationship, just being treated like you're not enough, or you're insulted, your appearance insulted, or whatever it is. It sucked, okay? I get it. It sucked. Let it go. You have to let it go. You, as a spiritual being, have the opportunity to wake up any day and be whoever you want to be. You have the ability to wake up and stop identifying with the shit that you don't want to experience and the person you don't want to be anymore. You let that go. This doesn't mean you need to go and do shadow work and revise and all this shit. You can simply rid yourself of the past experiences by identifying with your new self that you want to be and the new experiences, and by just saying, I've always been this way. I've always been treated this way. We're going to start with something like important. A lot of you don't feel important. You may have been treated badly or treated lesser than growing up or in a relationship. Let it go. You're not that person anymore. You're deciding right now you want something new, so you have to let that go. So you're going to start identifying with, I am important. I've always been important. Everybody treats me as if I'm important. People fall over backwards to do whatever I want. People bend over backwards to make sure that I'm happy. I am catered to. I am treated like I am gold. I've always had a wonderful life. I've always been treated this way. Everyone has always catered to me. I've always been important. I've always been absolute perfection. Everyone in my life does whatever I want them to. Everyone wants me to be happy. Everyone will do anything to make sure that I am happy. I am offensively attractive. I'm naturally the woman who has it all, or the man who has it all. Only identify with what you want to be, who you want to be, the experiences you want from the world, and reject anything else. If you get a little asshole thought about the past or about how someone treated you, a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever, whoever, if you get a thought about that, you're going to say, no, I reject that. That is not my reality. That has no place in my reality. I am important. I've always been important. Everyone has always treated me like a queen or a king, or everyone has always catered to me. I'm always the most attractive person in the room. I am offensively attractive. I've always been catered to. I've always been taken care of. People always bend over backwards to make sure I get what I want. Whatever the case is, that's what you're going to start identifying with now, and you're gonna reject the rest. So who do you want to be? What do you want the world to treat you like? What kind of experiences do you want in the world? Do you want every single person to never be able to tell you no for things that you want? Do you want people to go out of their way to make sure you get everything that you want? Do you want to be always the most beautiful or most attractive person in the room? Do you want to always be able to attract whoever you're attracted to? Identify with that. I think a very good umbrella self-concept affirmation though is, I am important. I've always been important. Because then people are going to start treating you like you're important. And then you've got the looks. I am offensively attractive. I am always the most attractive person in the room. Everyone I want wants me. Whoever I want wants me. I literally have always been the most attractive person in the room. I've always been super attractive. I have always had the perfect body. I've always had the perfect hair. I have always, say it as if it's always been true. Like, this has always been your experience. You've just always been the one that looks the best. You're always the first choice. Everyone's first choice. I am everyone's first choice. I've always been everyone's first choice. Identify with, just like my last video, only identify as the person you want to be and with the experiences you want to have. You gotta let that old shit go. You gotta let that old trauma and bullshit go, because you get to wake up any day and decide that you no longer want to be that. You no longer want to experience that, and you get to decide today who you are. You can change your self-concept at any time. You can be whoever you want to be. You can look however you want to look. You can have whatever experiences you want to have at any time. That is your right as a spiritual being, creating your own rules. Decide who you are and how people treat you, and reject anything else. Reject anything else. Even the memories, past experiences. Nope, that's not true. That never happened. I reject that. That's not a part of my reality. I am very important. I'm everyone's first choice. I'm so important. I get treated like I'm important. People drop what they're doing to make me happy or give me what I want, or I'm always catered to. Whatever you want. Whatever you want to be, whatever you want to be treated like. That's all you have to do. And no matter what you see, no matter what. And I don't mean you have to obsess over this, but whenever you think about these things, that's when you need to tell yourself. We're gonna start referring to affirming as telling yourself, because that is what it is. When I affirm, I am telling myself something like it's a fact. So I want you to start telling yourself who you are, what you look like, how people treat you, what kind of experiences you have. No one can tell me no. People can only tell me yes. People have to give me whatever I want. Create whatever set of rules you want to live by. Create whatever you want to experience. It's all in your hands. You can literally have whatever, do whatever, be whatever, look like whatever you want. And I know in the comments somebody's going to say, what about? Yes, the answer is yes. There are no rules except for the rules that you put on yourself. That's it. Okay? This video is already ridiculously long. Feel free to skip the rant in the beginning, or the clarification in the beginning, whatever. I'm gonna put rant in the title because y'all love whenever I say I'm ranting, which I kind of did rant, but I'm not angry. So don't come on here talking to me. You didn't have to say anything. Why are you addressing them? Blah blah blah. Because that's what I do. I check people and I move on. That's what I do. That's my rule. That is my rule for how I move past things or deal with things, and it's my rule that it doesn't affect me. Okay? Mind your own rules. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.